Welcome back to The Real Story. Controversy over the Ten Commandments as a fight over religion breaks out in Oklahoma. The state Supreme Court ordering this monument removed from the grounds of the state capitol. Casey Stiegel has more on this story. Casey, what did you find out? Why is this happening?
Well, Gretchen, a lot of people are talking about this. First of all, this happened because this ruling was prompted by a lawsuit that was filed by the American Civil Liberties Union of Oklahoma, or the ACLU. That group argues that the monument violates the state constitution because its placement is, quote, considered use of public property for the benefit of a system of religion. Well, the Oklahoma Supreme Court justices agreed, ruled on the case, voted 7-2 for the fixture to be taken down, overturning a lower court's decision last September that it could stay. So the ACLU appealed on behalf of 4 different plaintiffs who say there needs to be this separation of church and state, and they're fairly confident the judgment will stick.
The U.S. Supreme Court, under our system of federalism, essentially says to states, you know what, if you're not violating the U.S. Constitution in some way, we're not likely to second guess how you interpret your own laws.
Now, the Oklahoma Attorney General immediately firing back, saying he believes the justices got this one wrong. Scott Pruitt has already asked the court for a rehearing and says that in the interim, the order cannot be enforced. He says he's puzzled by the ruling, saying it directly contradicts federal law.
I think most Oklahomans would say, look, if it's okay with the First Amendment, if the federal U.S. Constitution permits this, then it should be permissive under our state constitution.
Now, that monument went up, you may remember, back in 2012, but it made news when it had to be replaced at the beginning of this year after a man destroyed it with his car. A state lawmaker shelled money out of his own pocket to have it put back up. He is among this growing list of people outraged by the Supreme Court's decision there in Oklahoma, Gretchen.
Okay, thank you for continuing to cover.